Return of the Bears, it is Return of the Bears once again. Welcome people to a new episode of the Suppoman Show, the #1 cryptocurrency live stream where I deliver to you a crypto mass almost daily. In today's video, I am going to be telling you about a really hot project that I personally believe could be a 100x cryptocurrency, and I want you to be able to get in early for this and be able to buy it at various points during this dip, this bearish little temporary dip that we have got going on in the cryptocurrency market right now. I'm also going to be taking any of your super chats. I'm going to be talking about the Bitcoin price because today I have spent over $50,000 on cryptocurrencies, and particularly this one, which I think is going to be a major hit. So, if you love content like this, where I share with you what I personally like, why I like it, and allow you to be able to use these tools to be able to identify your own 100x's, then make sure that you smash up the like for Team Suppo. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already to join the congregation of the most successful retail investors in cryptocurrency, and make sure you hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on live pearls of wisdom like this. So, intro done. Let us move on. So, here we are again. Still at a very, very choppy time. So let me just share this stream over to Twitter peoples that may not have realized that the Suppoman is live. And also, because I am up late, so there's another late stream. Tell me, do you think this is too late to be doing a stream? Let me just say hi to you guys. So Michael first to say hi. Michael Roberts, Patrick Stock, Severns, Eugene, Polkadot, Noreen, Soul X, Jeremy Global, Jaeger, Sherman, Georgia, Lindsay, Givo Syndicate, Elongated Muskrat, Titori, Lisa Marie, Adil, Adash, Devlar, Roman, Mizwa, Saad, Narin, Brian, Sully, Phoenix, Jan Peter, Leonardo, Roy, Jono, Space Oddity, Dolly again. Early for me at 6 AM in Perth, Australia. Bitcoin, D-Ivy. Have you heard about BuyToken? Yes, I spoke about it last night, actually, D-Ivy. Mizwa. I've already said that one. And then Michael Ebner, Jason Owen, Piper Watson, and Zaza. Right, good to see you guys. I'm glad you're all turning up. I'm very delighted to see you. So, where are we at? So, this is very interesting times at the moment. So, we've seen a quite big range for Bitcoin today. It has gone as low as $42,100 and has gone as high as about $45,900. And actually, what we can see here is a bit of a double bottom, which shows good price support at 42,000 at the lowest level. Okay, so why did it go right down, right up, and then right down again? So what happened is that essentially this is elongated from, funny use of word there, elongated from yesterday's bearishness, coming from the potential scenario that Elon Musk sold the Bitcoin that Tesla bought, or Tesla sold the Bitcoin, right? Now, then the price spiked up, and that can be retraced back to this tweet here from Elon Musk. So Bitcoin Archive goes, Bitcoin's down 20% since Elon Musk started shit posting, and then Elon actually responded and put, to clarify speculation, Tesla has not sold any Bitcoins. So then people started to get bullish again, price spiked up to late 45,000, and then the price has come right back down again. So why is this happening? Essentially, I believe it's because of... You're going to think that this is just a typical narrative, but I imagine it is whale manipulation, taking the bearishness of the situation to onboard either themselves or somebody who is a client for one of these investment banks that wants in on Bitcoin, right? And so the only way they can get it decent price OTC is for the price to be taken down. And so it did get taken down once again to around about the 42,000 mark, but it bounced straight up. And it has tried to retest about 43 lows, and it is not getting there. Again, it's bounced back up to 44. So this is a very, very, in my opinion anyway, this is a very, very short-term view of this is something we will not even remember. So I've taken you through various dips that happened at the end of February and happened at the end of March. And do you remember them? No, right? You won't remember this one, I imagine, as well. So if we go back, once again, I showed you this yesterday. So this was what happened in 2017, where we essentially had the Bitcoin price bouncing off of this 21 weekly EMA. But there was some, it did go down below 15% in this occasion. It went down 15% below that 21 EMA. Now, right now, I think we've really only gone 8% from that. So the 42.1 is 8% below the 21 weekly EMA. So I believe that still kind of classes as a bounce, even though it's kind of wicked below for a little period. So again, I don't think that when we're going to be looking back at this in 2020, forward to in 2024, when we re-look at 2021, I don't think that we're going to really notice there was a little wick. But either way, I still personally believe we are in a very bullish market, and that can be indicated by the fact that the price really healthily bounces back, and now it's close towards 45 than 42. Now let me just show you a little quickie about what I think this is going to look like come February 2022. All right, this is a personal prediction. It's not. Don't just say, "Oh, Superman, you said I was going to do this." This is what I personally believe. All right. So let me show you this. This is what I predict will happen. So let's assume we're in March 2022. This is what I think the graph will look like. Okay. So this pink line will be the 21 weekly EMA, which will increase as the price of Bitcoin increases, obviously. And this green line will essentially be the equivalent of what's happening here with the Bitcoin price. Okay, so I signaled that with kind of green in this little demo here. So what I personally believe is that we are going to have a resurrection. As what happened here, it bounces, the Bitcoin price bounces off of the 21 weekly EMA, and then it kind of resurges. The price reaches a new high, dips, reaches a new high. Okay, so the high it reached here was 3,000. It dipped down to 1,900, and then it surged back up it went to a new high of 5,000, the Bitcoin price. And then I remember this, one of the biggest, most cruel dips ever, where the price of Bitcoin literally went from 5,000. I remember it well, because I remember making videos the day before and the day after the dip. Okay, so the price went from about 5,000. I remember doing my live stream charting the price of Bitcoin when it then went from 5,000 to 9. It lost nearly half of its value in just a few days, really, is what it felt like. Although this is a weekly bar picture. Anyway, so I think that what's going to happen is we are going to bounce. We're going to have a summer altcoin rally and Bitcoin rally. So the price of Bitcoin is going to find new heights. The prices of altcoins, I think, are going to find new heights across June and July. So we're going to have a resurrection, I think, in the not too distant future. At the end of summer, like come kind of beginning of September, I think we're going to have another dip potentially. And then it will be it. It'll be the last big rally. Okay, so during this spike, it could probably see the price hitting around about... could be hitting about 90k, because the summer is typically very, very bullish time. And then bouncing down to about 70, mid-70s. And then rebouncing after we have a big dip, 90 to 70k. People are going to be like, oh no, what the hell? And then I think we're going to have the big last surge of the bull market at the end of the year. This is what I personally think at this point anyway. So we could see the price of Bitcoin going up to about $130 and then boom, right back down. Probably down to around about 50, maybe 30 at worst. in a bearish situation. So that's what I think's going to happen. Now, if you want that to happen, smash the like right now. We've only got 101 likes, 414 people. So if you share the same optimism I do about this very, very bullish market, then make sure that under my face, diagonal to my face, right diagonal, there is a thumb that's empty at the moment. Literally just smash it. Oops. Smash it, smash it, smash it until it is highlighted. Until. Right, there we are. So, yeah, so that's what I personally predict. So I think that this is just a short-term measure. And I think this is how the market will go. Right, so I've been spending 50k today on cryptocurrencies, and the one that I have been chasing today is, so if I could just go back to my Twitter. So if we go back and have a look at what I said, so I said this earlier on. Which is, don't you hate it when a coin keeps running away from your buy price? So I was trying to catch this coin. Okay, so I was putting a low buy price because the price was dipping. You know, we hit another 42k after the initial run up to 45, nearly 46, and that was a perfect time to get the optimal price for this cryptocurrency. But I have been chasing it all day, and that cryptocurrency is Globe Derivative Exchange. Right now, I touched on this yesterday where I didn't even know this was out yet. This was I think it was Paid Network, and I think they did it in collaboration with another one, Dowmaker or Duckstar, I can't remember. But essentially, this was, I brought this up yesterday, and the IDO price, from what I gather, of what I've heard anyway from you guys, was $1. So at $1.15, which it was yesterday, I was like, what? Because I know that a certain, if you look at my my watch list, that a certain venture capitalist I really respect has gotten into Globe, as well as others, right? So I was personally already eyeing this up. So the fact this came out, and it came out just like Convergence in a dip period, enabled me to be able to get, this is going to go live tonight, I believe. The actual exchange is going live tonight from what I have heard. So perfect timing to kind of get into this before users and use case, okay? Because that, in my opinion, adds to the value of this. So you can get Globe at this present time. If you have a look on market, it tells you can only get it on Gate. Wrong. You can't. You don't have to get it on Gate. You can get it on my favorite exchange, which is BitMax. Okay. So I was lucky to get this at $1.03 earlier today. Although I had put a kind of $10,000 position at, which was quite a lot actually, about 114. The price then tanked, and I doubled my position at the lower amount. So I therefore brought my dollar cost average down. So yeah, so I'm really happy with the purchase of this, even though I bought much higher than I wanted to. At first, I did eventually average that down to around about 107, I would say. But I think it's got a lot of growth ahead of it. And you can see by the fact this bounced so hard and is still going up high, despite the fact that we are in quite a bearish scenario at the moment, that this is strong. This is strong despite the bearishness going on in the background. And I personally am eyeing up another position. Okay, I'm eyeing up another position. I've got another buy order set for if this goes lower. So anyway, yeah, so during the dip, it could go lower, just to let you know that. But at the same time, it also may never get lower. Just to put that out there. Adash, please come at previous times, 4 a.m. in India. I will try. I wasn't going to come live at all, but I thought I wanted to share this with you. Hello, Suppo. Big fan from Argentina. Did your Udemy course. It is pure gold. Keep going. We will support you. Thank you very much, Franco. I really appreciate that. Michael Lewis, Mike, hear me out. Take my $18 of Super Chat money and invest it for me in Stratos. I'll pay you 18 back in commission. Lol. From Cali. Thank you very much, Michael. I appreciate that. So, why am I so bullish on this? I feel very, very excited by this. Very, very excited by this. So I'm going to do what I always do, which is to present this in PowerPoint presentation format, because I believe this is the clearest way of being able to showcase information. All right, so let us start then. It'll probably click right off. No, it didn't. Right, okay. So, Globe. Why do I really like it? Why does it actually make me very, very excited? Well, because derivatives platforms are extremely exciting these days. Like, the reason why, there was previously, I didn't like these derivatives platforms. Didn't like Bybit, didn't like YouTubers using Bybit and all of that kind of stuff. However, I've done a 180. Not that I am going to be doing it, but because of the bridge, because derivatives is exactly how Wall Street and investment banks around the globe essentially make money for themselves and for their customers, right? This is how they do it. They do it with derivatives, right? They do it with futures of various different financial instruments, equities, interest rates, all that, options, forex, and all of that. So derivatives is very, very necessary piece of DeFi. Very, very necessary piece of DeFi, right? So anyway, Globe, what is it? It is essentially the Coinbase for the derivatives market. It's a futures exchange which does actually give the option of 100x leverage. All right, so now not that I'm a massive fan, because kind of derivatives and leverage, they do burn people if the wrong people use it. But if we are talking about essentially bringing the demand for cryptocurrency into cryptocurrency, then we are going to see experts using platforms like Globe. All right, experts, investment bankers, traders using platforms like Globe. So Coinbase for derivatives, because this is essentially looking to simplify derivatives trading, to simplify the process for any level of investor. All right. So anyway, the problem as it stands at the moment with derivatives platforms in cryptocurrency is a lack of DeFi assets, right? So DeFi is undoubtedly one of the biggest subsections of cryptocurrency. Probably the most kind of exciting subsection of cryptocurrency that has existed since ICOs. User ease. So somebody wanting to use derivatives platform, it's not easy. Right? It's not easy. Like BitMEX, Bybit, all of those, they're not easy to use. All right, you need something simple that somebody who would be coming to Coinbase to buy cryptocurrencies can basically have the same kind of user experience in the derivatives market, and that is what is missing at the moment. Lack of user ease, lack of custody, lack of security and cold storage for actual assets trading on the platform, a lack of innovation. Like if you look at Bybit, FTX, and what's the other one? BitMEX, they all pretty much do the same thing, which is Bitcoin and Ethereum futures, maybe Ripple, and maybe a few of the other blue chip assets, but nothing in DeFi, right? No innovation. They're all doing pretty much the same thing, right? Which means you are comparing apples with apples. The only way to be unique is to do something different and basically concentrate on something that is actually exciting. And none of these other platforms are doing it. That's what Globe have essentially jumped on. And then power. Now, if we can remember back in 2018 when there were multiple outages on BitMEX where it would go down at various times, it would normally cause the price of Bitcoin to go right down, and that the outages, the lack of power and infrastructure behind the actual platform would actually result in detriment to the actual market and the crypto price and the Bitcoin price, and therefore altcoin prices. So what's needed is greater power, essentially, higher throughput, to be able to manage high throughput. So these are the pains, and this is essentially what Globe is transforming. So their solution is to provide a high quality platform to grow a 30 billion daily volume industry on the crypto and DeFi market. All right, so if we're looking at global equities, cryptocurrency is essentially 0.004% of that entire market. All right, 0.004%. It's got the potential to be much larger, but not the platforms and not the tools to grow that space. Particularly not DeFi. There are no derivatives, not many derivatives platforms. In fact, I can't really think of any derivatives platforms that enable you to be able to do perpetual futures on DeFi. Right? So perpetual futures essentially means that there's no actual predetermined date. So with futures, it's typically by X date. So you'll see that with like the CBOE or whatever, that you will typically see by X date, certain options close or whatever, futures contracts close, right? So perpetual futures means it just rolls on, just carries on, right? No predetermined date, you cash out at your exit point, whatever exit point you set, all right? So that is what Globe is. Essentially, it's perpetual futures, perpetual derivatives in the crypto, but DeFi. So they are putting a concentration on DeFi and DeFi assets. So Aave, oracles, all of these things where you can earn yield and staking opportunities, high APR. That is what they are concentrating on. DeFi, not just your blue chips, DeFi. And this is the only one really doing that. Plus ease of use, custody, secure custody. They are innovative and they have got high throughput, high power behind this exchange. So they are creating a high quality platform to develop this industry. Okay, so by investing in this is what my personal interest is in this, is that I want to be part of a platform that is growing the industry, not necessarily just concentrating on the same thing, right? Something that is going to be enabling greater daily volumes to take place in cryptocurrency, greater price spikes to take place, more long positions take place in cryptocurrency. Essentially, and grow the space and bring the market so that it is a huge market. Okay, so that we do end up having, because cryptocurrency it's destined for it. We've known this for years, that cryptocurrency is going to be a bubble that keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and become really one of the biggest industries in the world. One of the biggest industries, and we are still in its youth phase. And why I like this platform is because this is trying to allow cryptocurrency to transition from being youthful to mature, as far as traditional financial instruments that's normally opened up to in the Forex markets and other markets. Okay, so this is got cryptocurrency at the forefront. Anyway, so why else am I very, very bullish on this? Well, because of who? The who, right? Who is backing this? Who is behind this as well? Right, so first things first, the venture capitalists. So they have got Pantera, Y Combinator, and Draper Dragons. So if you don't know Tim Draper, essentially he is a very early investor in Bitcoin, bought 14,000 Bitcoins in an auction many years ago, and he is a spokesperson and evangelist for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. And he doesn't invest often, right? And he invested in this. Pantera, who is like one of the hardest to please. Like, think of it. Pantera is the top crypto VC in cryptocurrency. Pantera and Fenbushi, right? They are the biggest two in cryptocurrency. They get tons and tons of projects pitching to them. And think about it. Think about it like Dragon's Den. Think about how many exciting potential projects come in front of Pantera, and they choose a very small. So imagine that the pool of potential projects that they can invest in is this big, and they only invest in like that, right? And this is one of those that come in that. So that really makes my ears prick up. Y Combinator, again, another VC that doesn't really get involved in crypto projects. Not really. They have gotten involved in OpenSea and they got involved in Coinbase, but not many other actual altcoin projects. Very, very rare. And they've gotten involved in this. Plus, Globe, I don't know if you could see it all completely properly. Globe have got a stellar team. They got people that have come from Bank of America and what's the other one? Fidelity. Huge names. And then the vital stats. So the market cap, probably a little bit higher now, is 23 million. So this is a micro cap, people. Now think about it. The 20 million supply, $1.17 at the moment. When this was a paid IDO, this was $1. So essentially it was a 20 million market cap. So it's only gone up 3 million. 3 million since IDO. So it's not done an X at all. Not 1X at all. Right? Okay, well, it's done 1X. But it hasn't done a 2X. Hasn't done any multipliers. Every IDO that is promising has these guys behind it. Has like 4, 5, 20, 100X'd. Well, okay, maybe not 100X, except for the likes of Polylastic. But, you know, it's very rare that you get something that actually hasn't X'd at all. Now, as far as the potential is concerned, there is only really one competitor like for like I can compare this with. That's FTX, because Bybit and BitMEX do not have tokens. So, to essentially have the similar value as FTX, this has got a 213x potential. Now, I'm talking about, this is the current price. FTX is going to be around for years. Globe is going to be around for years. So 213x, is it going to happen in this bull run? It could happen. It very well could happen. I mean, we still got potentially 6-7 months left of a bull run. But it could happen. But at the same time, I'm looking for the long term. I'm investing in this for the long term. 23 million. You know, FTX is like billions. It's 5 billion. Right? And Globe is only 23 million. So it's just small potatoes. So I am happy to just ride this. Well, until the end of the bull market. But go back into this and essentially have this as a long-term play. Right? So Globe, I really like this one. Now, if you like me, use these dip opportunities to buy cryptocurrencies, then you will probably have been sport for choice today. Because, there's been so many incredible prices. You know, like if we just come out of here. 125 now. Why is it still 23 million? It's probably because I haven't refreshed it. But there, you will have had no shortage of cryptocurrencies to go for today. Okay, it's gone up a little bit now. You will have no shortage of cryptocurrencies to go for today. So, Convergence, one of my all-time favorites. This has been as low as 5.7 cents, which was lower than you could have got it when it came out of IDO. When it came out of IDO, it essentially came onto Uniswap about 6 cents. Right, so today, you could have got it at 5.7 cents, and at this present time, it's 6.7 cents. I have trebled my bags in Convergence today. I am really super bullish on Convergence, but God, there's so many today that you could have gone for, and so I did spend quite a bit on cryptocurrencies, but the one that I spent the most on was Globe. Right, so let me just show you some other things. Okay, so FTX, their derivatives market, 24 billion 24-hour trade volume. 24 billion. All right, that is what? That is 10x the actual price as it stands of Globe. All right, 24 billion. If we have a look at Bybit, 21 billion. Okay, 470 bitcoins. Right, these derivatives exchanges are cash cows, and for the first time, a micro cap that is on par with this lot. Okay, now if we have a look at this is how the exchange looks. So if you go to the website, hold on. So you go to the website, it's not live yet. Look, launching soon. I think it's launching. I don't know for sure, but I think it may be launching tonight. But you can actually view how it's going to look. And this is the first version. The first version. And to me, look at that. Look at that. Look at the... Now, obviously, it's like what looks like a test version anyway. But look how fast it looks. Just look how pristine it looks. I love the look of it, personally. So anyway, yeah, so I think this could be the next kind of platform for derivatives markets for users to go on and just be able to, at the same time, make gains off the token. So if you don't give a shite about derivatives, you don't care about derivatives, you don't want to ever do derivatives, which I never will, I don't think so anyway, then it's just literally having a stake in a project which could could over time achieve this or in excess of these trading volumes. So let's just have a look at the two kind of founders. Okay, so first James West. Okay, so James West has got a BA in maths, so that's a Bachelor of Arts in maths from Cambridge. Now Cambridge is the number. It's either 1 or 2. Oxford and Cambridge are the two biggest universities. It's the hardest to get into universities. They're the Ivy Leagues of the UK. Oxford and Cambridge. And he did a BA, which is his like undergraduate degree at in maths, and then he did a master's degree in maths. The guy's smart, obviously. And he's got a PhD from University College London, which is another Ivy League. It's kind of called Red Brick in the UK, but it's still kind of Ivy League. And he was head of quantitative trading for Grove Capital Management. So they launched in 2010. They're relatively young, but they're an investment firm in various countries and markets. And he was head of quantitative trading there, right? And then he has taken his massive amounts of knowledge, because he was doing that for 4 years, to then set up Globe. All right, and then we've got Sean, NG, CTO. He also went to Cambridge, got a master's in astrophysics. So kind of a little bit like, so he's got a bachelor's, an undergraduate degree in astrophysics, and he's got a master's in astrophysics. Like, it sounds like Elon Musk-esque kind of, well, maybe not Elon Musk-esque kind of intelligence, but there, you know, up there. And was in Y Combinator, just like James. So they obviously met there and formed the great idea, and hence Y Combinator were well impressed and went for it. So they look great, and they've got like a team of like 15 to 20 people. May have grown more since the time they wrote that article. But 15 to 20 people, traders, and people from various kind of investment banking institutional backgrounds. So really, really impressive stuff. So I'm going to ask you now, Team Suppo, yes or no, what do you think? Now, remember, this isn't financial advice. I am not saying you should buy, sell, hold, trade, or whatever. But what I'm saying is I bought and I'm hodling. This is my personal strategy. So that's what I'm doing. Don't do as I do. Do as I say, but not as I do. So let me know, guys, yes, no, on whether you are eyeing this up or wanting to buy it. So let's have a look. Yes, not today from Patrick. Yes. No, Casper looking very stable. Okay. Yes, same, not today. Yes, got in. Definitely yes. Yes, under $1. Don't know if that's going to be likely, but you never know. You don't know. If Bitcoin does go to like 35,000 or something, then it probably could, actually. You could see probably the most rock bottom prices ever. Yes, not yet. What's the difference between Converge and Globe? Like, they're not the same platform at all. Convergence is security tokens, and Globe is derivatives exchange. But they're both intended to be exchanges of a kind, only Convergence is meant to be a decentralized securities exchange, whereas Globe is more a centralized exchange. Hugely yes. So basically 90% yeses from what I see. And out of those 90%, probably 10% are not today, but definitely eyeing it up for a buy at some point. So, cool. Bish bash bosh, done. Right, let's take some super chats. And by all means, suggest cryptocurrencies. I am not done buying. I'm still saving up. I want to buy more. Hey, Super, what are your thoughts on Pink Node? Funnily enough, in here, very good question, because I was looking at Pink Node earlier. And the reason I wasn't interested is because it's on a high at the moment, or it's certainly growing, from what I saw anyway. Okay, it says minus 15, but let's have a look at where it has been. Right, okay, so here's the low point, which is 28 cents, and it's essentially 2x that. So I don't believe that, given this has just come out, that even at this point, it's a bulletproof price. Even though it seems as though it went from like 28 to 80 down to 37. I don't think that when I was looking anyway, which is around about this zone here, it was a bulletproof price zone. I think it could go down a hell of a lot more. Oh, it's 41 now. Anyway, so I think it could go down more, but I love the look of it. Essentially, it's nodes as a service, a little bit like Anchor, in my opinion. And it's for polkadot projects, I believe. So I really like the idea of it. I just don't like the entry point of it. In fact, let me have a look. I think I looked, but I can't remember. Oh, yes, I did, because I've got it down here. Let me have a look at what the circulating... 18 million. 18 million. 18 million? Is it really? 18 million? So, wow. Actually, now I think about it, I still don't think it's a bulletproof price. I'd be happier with getting it at a bulletproof price, but let's just calculate that. $7.3 mil. Okay, that's really low. Considering it got to what? 79. Oh no, wait, hold on. Was it 79? Yes. No, it wasn't. Liars. Right, okay, let me just look for the ATH. 86, right, 86. So, well, it was then double this. It was like, what, 15? Yeah, 15 million this was. So now it's 7 million. It's not bad, actually. It might be a little bit too generalistic comparing this to Anchor, because Anchor's a top 100 coin. But this is also a nodes as a service solution. Probably more generalistic, whereas Pink Node is more for, well, polkadot, hence the pink. But this is near billion market cap, and recently has gotten over $1 billion. So if we take, let's just do a very simple. Let's just do some simple maths. Oh, it's going down. Come on, man. Right, 930, 912. And then divide by 7.3. 125x potential. But Anchor, I think Anchor is really... Anchor took a long time for Anchor to grow. And I think that the main reason for its growth is a concentration on Ethereum 2, and DeFi in itself has kind of... It's opened up the barriers to... It's brought down the barriers to entry of being a node on various, and being able to earn rewards as a node. It's nice. Some vodka and Coke. No, joke. It's not vodka. It's Jack Daniels. So anyway, that's my thoughts on Pink Node. It's definitely potential buy. So please check out Casper. Let's have a look at Casper then. Now Casper is way now below, because I was not foreseeing that Elon Musk would absolutely tank the price, although I was expecting a retracement to the 21 weekly EMA. 48 cents. It's not too bad. It's a car crash in many respects. If you disregard this, if you just disregard this, let me just show you what the actual graph actually is. Right, the actual graph is more like this. Yeah, it's not. Hold on. Let me just go back. The actual graph is more like after this big rise. So this is what the actual graph is. So if you think about it, it's a lot like any IDO. Like, it came out, had a strong start, and then it just kind of tanked down, obviously, because we've had an incredibly bearish market. It is how it is, but the market cap is quite high, if that is the actual accurate market cap. It's quite high for what I like to get into. I have gotten into this higher, like, in fact, probably double was my first buy. And then I bought more at 66. It's gone right down. So, yeah, it's a good buy. It's a promising project. Very promising project. What is your take on XCAD? Let's have a look. XCAD, apparently invested in by KSI and Mr. Beast. Xcademy token. NFTs, is it? Provides creators with DeFi tools to create an incentivized economy by tokenizing the engagement of creators. Okay. Right, okay. Sounds like it makes sense, in fact. It's interesting to see tokenizing YouTubers. Where was my invite, XCAD? Do you not consider me a YouTuber? I don't know who Chip JMX is. CEO of Zilliqa as an advisor. Wow. Co-founder of Zilliqa? That sounds pretty stellar to me. It's pretty good, but they're powered by Zilliqa, so it's on the Zilliqa blockchain. It's a Zilliqa project. I get it. Right, okay, so it's quite high profile. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Ends in 11 hours. Where's it being hosted? Oh, DAO Maker, looks like. And then it's going to be on Gate tomorrow. Are you invested in Conv to cash out this bull run? Yes, I am. I am going to cash out this bull run. What is the point of essentially hodling through this and just going through that pain? Yeah, I will sell. Yeah. After Euphoria stage, on an assumption we actually do get to have visibility of that. Thoughts on Moonwolf on the Matic network? I imagine this is probably a shitcoin. I am actually probably looking for maybe a couple of shitcoins to put some money into. Why not? You know, there is no bigger shitcoin than fiat. So in essence, this isn't that bad. 18 million fully diluted market cap. So it shows this hasn't really gone anywhere. It's on Matic. Right, okay. So let's have a look at priceage. It's been around ages. And it is close-ish to its all-time high. 1913. Its all-time high, it looks as if it's about 2443. So anyway, but I think it's probably more pertinent to look at market cap than looking necessarily at the current price. Deflationary green. This is trying to be on trend because of Elon Musk's want for a more green energy cryptocurrency. Here we are, deflationary green NFTs, no gas fees. That's not the worst looking NFT I've seen. Currently available on QuickSwap, which is basically Matic's Uniswap. Sushi. Oh, something I didn't actually say about Globe is that they are actually going to be using their token to burn 50% of the supply. So I think that the overall supply is going to be 400 million or something. They are going to essentially burn it to 200 million, which would only be... so it's currently 20 million currently launched. So that's 10%. So given there's 90% left to go, compared to other token releases, and over time, I think that's a good initiative for keeping some scarcity. So anyway, yes, let's have a look. So it looks like it's trying to be on trend. Market capitalization, 8 mil. 8 mil. So, alright, okay. So, yeah. Doesn't look shit enough, in my opinion. Doesn't really look shit enough. Like, typically for a shitcoin, it's got to it's got to look like a shitcoin, quack like a shitcoin, walk like a shitcoin. And this one looks a little bit too sensible to be a shitcoin. So, don't know. I'm not going to put anything into this one, though, Salmon. Or Salmon, whichever. Lisa Marie! Love to you and all the smart people in here following the best YouTuber in the space. Thank you very much. Great coverage on Globe. Super excited about this one. Picked a lot of bulletproof entry prices today. Smash. Yes, people. Bulletproof prices. It's been a perfect day to do so. Thank you very much, Lisa. Let me have a look No, I don't have it. Right, what I was looking for the slide, essentially, that showed... you remember when I did best dip opportunities? And basically I had Convergence at 5 to 6 cents, Tidal at 2.8 cents, Labs at 4 cents, and BSC Pad on like $3.50. And today, basically, those numbers got absolutely destroyed, blown out of the water. Right, so let me just show you what I have bought today. So today I bought Platinum BSC Pad. Let me have a look and see how that's doing now. Because BSC Pad was once upon a time worth like $7, and now it's worth $1.67. So this was, once upon a time, to be able to have a Platinum would have cost... Let me just have a look. See ya. Let me have a look at the total, the all-time high. Yes, my pretties. Whew, come on, why isn't it? Right, here we go. 744. So 10,000 tokens is what you need for Platinum, right? And that was previously 74,000. And today it's 16,000. So I bought Platinum, right? I also bought a SH load of Kickpad. Now I wonder what this is at now, because it went down to 26 cents. What's it on now? 29. Still, it's in the 20s, right? So let me just tell you, to be in Kickpad for an IDO, of which there was an IDO today, called Best. Pretty bad time to have an IDO launch, but essentially they came out with something that was very similar to the Bitcoin hash rate token. So 29 cents, you need 2,500 coins to take part in an IDO. $744. What the actual hell, right? $744. I bought Kickpad at $3, right? So that cost me $7,000. Okay, I didn't buy that. Well, I did buy nearly that much initially. Yeah, I did buy that much. Probably bought some at $2.30, I think, when after one of the IDOs I bought on a dip. But on average, I bought around 5,000 to 7,500. And today, you get the same amount for $750. What a joke. What a joke. But, you know, there we are. That's why it's smart to wait. Wait for bulletproofs. Hi, Suppoman, your thoughts on Mina? I don't know. Are you still bullish? I am very bullish on the value proposition, but I imagine that when it comes out, it's just going to be well beyond the reach of anybody to get in decent profits. So I am not going to get into Mina, unfortunately. I just don't see the point. The 100x gains is not there to be made. I would rather save my money for 100x gains. Hi, Super. Can you look at demo DeFi upcoming IDO on BSC Pad? Yes, I will, simply because I am now Platinum, so it's within my actual interests to do so. Let me have a look. It's not the best of names. Oh, right. Oh, what? Are you fucking joking? A Dex on Moonbeam? Why call it Demo DeFi? The fuck does that mean? I call it something like Beam Dex or something cool. Not Demo DeFi. What the fuck is that? That looks sexy. Cross-chain AMM Dex built on Moonbeam. Holy crap. That looks good. That looks good. Supported by Uniswap Substrate, Polygon, Polkadot, Moonbeam. Do they have anything in the way of venture capitalists? Please don't just be the payday VCs. They bore me. Let's have a look. Keep going, keep going. I have to say that the reason that I was so heavy on polkadot is, on BSC pad is because they are brilliant at multipliers. They're really good at multipliers, very consistent. They have got a lot of the paydays: AU21, LD, Moonrock, Morningstar, X21. They have got Tidal. They've got BSC pad. They've got 3 commas. They are not bad. They are not bad, but they're not great. But the value proposition certainly sounds exciting. Yeah, flash swaps. Wait, hold on. Swap between assets on different chains with ERC20 and NFTs, basically. Set of handler contracts, yada, yada, yada. Multi-asset liquidity pools, NFT and flash loans. Deploy your token, your NFT. Create, deploy. Fuck, that's amazing. Quite incredible. That sounds like a great project. Probably hasn't got as much in the hasn't got, probably not as substantial as I was hoping, but it looks excellent. Virus, thank you very much for the $20. Hey Suppo, Efinity hasn't come out yet, but it has massive investor in the Wales app. Can you have a look at Efinity? I think I've looked at it, but I'll have another look. Efinity, let me have a look on here too. Efinity, scalable, decentralized, cross-chain token infrastructure. Crypto.com, CMT Digital, who invested in Pantera, GBV, Arrington XRP, Fenbushi. These guys, Kinetic, Fenbushi, Arrington, GBV, CMT, and Crypto.com. Yeah, it looks great. It does look good. Blockchain, next generation blockchain for NFTs. Is there any info on how one... Yeah, it is there. Let me see if it shows you where it's going to launch. Oh! Of course! How did I not remember this? This is the... This is created by Engine, isn't it? Because they want to be the Polygon of the NFT market. They want to corner that market. Just like Polygon are essentially tried to essentially ring fence the scaling industry. Efinity are looking to bring the same to NFTs. I don't know how I didn't think. I don't think this is coming out anytime soon, is it? From what I've heard. I think this is coming out, it's just going to come out over time. Uniquely. That might be the reason for... That might be the reason for Uniquely's recent spike. Let me have a look and see how Uniquely is right now. Uniquely is interesting. This is basically looking to create physical NFTs, which I love the sound of, if I'm honest with you. And I'm actually surprised I didn't eye this one up. I bought a little bit speculatively after a stream about a month and a half ago. So I liked the look of it, but I didn't take a serious position. I didn't take a decent position in it. It was probably 1,000 or something. Probably half an ETH at the time. First bridge between NFT and physical products. Yeah, no, cool. I like it when it takes you down a rabbit hole. And I think it's pretty cool that these guys have managed to... The website doesn't look great, but it's good that they've managed to forge some kind of partnership with... what's it called? Affinity. Well, Engine. Yeah, Engine. Right, let's carry on looking at super chats. Thank you very much for the question, Virus. Pamp CC. I'll have a look. You know what? There's so many people that flipping shill that shite in my comments. I'm going to see what all the fuss is about. Oh no, Pamp, not Pap. People with Pap Mobile, it's bollocks. Helping victims of rug pulls. Yeah, okay. I really don't... Look at it. I'm here to pamper you, your bags. Meme madness is out of control. Is this actually trading? Let's have a gand. Oops. Let's have a look. Entertain it. Why not? It's not that, is it? That's not it. I'm sure. Could be it. Pump network. No, it's not. Something else. $71 and it's gone up 102%. What a fucking joke. Anyway, okay, so I've given it its moment in a Suppoman stream. Don't get used to it. What do you think of Moon Juice? Moon Juice. Sounds like another shite one. Mojo. Sorry I'm coming in late from Fogs. Can you please tell us 2 to 3 listed coins that have 100x potential? No. That is not information that you get $5, Soz. But, rewind and look at this particular stream. Moon Juice. 409k in trade volume on this. Mega crash. Not really gone anywhere, has it? It's not really done much of a muchness, has it? Hi Suppo, Miss Stratos, Clover.finance coin list. Is it a good project? Got 50. Oh, well done you. I don't know. I think it probably is. Let me have a look. On my Whale app. All Udemy courses by the Suppoman. Clover. Oh yeah, I think I've looked at this before. Oh no, I looked at this on CoinList, didn't I? So let's have a look. Open DeFi platform powered by polkadot. Oh, it's got Polychain. Polychain are very, very big on infrastructure. So they obviously see value in this. Bitfum. Divergence Ventures coming up a lot more. So multi-chain connected wallet. So is this meant to be a bit like foundational layer for cross-chain compatibility? Is this meant to be? This is like a MetaMask competitor, all-in-one wallet extension. CLV tokens, cross-chain compatible, two-way peg bridge, allows the EVM-based Clover address, a polkadot-based Clover address to be bounded together, allowing the utilization of all changes together. Okay, sounds good technologically. Gas fee redistribution. Gasless end user experience. Identity-based fee schedule. Yeah, interesting. So basically, it looks like it's potentially just a more technologically advanced version of MetaMask. Watching from Hi Garan, €5. Thank you. Watching you, mate, since early 2018. Huge thanks for your knowledge. Bought Matic at 0.0034 and holding. You legend. Well done, you. Let me have a look. Dumping again. Jesus. It's so volatile at the moment. Look at that. Very, very volatile. It's around here now. Let me have a look. 17 seconds. Wow. Wow, this went as low as 42.7. It bounces. I'm telling you, it's got good support. Good support. But we don't want it to keep hitting. It's gone like there. We don't want a third. We don't want it really to... Because it pushes then the boundaries. We want it to bounce. But yeah, Hi Garant, fantastic. I remember when I was the first to speak about Matic. And I felt very alone. I remember I was giving an example last night about, when people were saying, why isn't Convergence going up in all these like newer coins versus like the large caps, mid caps? And the reason why is, like I said, it's because, at the beginning, it's a little bit like a small YouTuber versus a small crypto YouTuber versus BitBoy, right? Everybody knows BitBoy. A lot of people watch BitBoy versus a small YouTuber. Nobody really knows about them, okay? And there's thousands of other crypto YouTubers. It's very difficult as a small YouTuber to stand out. You've got BitBoy at the top, everybody knows. And then at the kind of lower level, which I'm at the moment, which I actually like. But anyway, at the lower level, where it's harder to get discovered, not many people are talking about you. But you have to keep working. You have to keep working at your community, doing a better job, always improving, making sure you're always like innovating, and then eventually you get up to the top, right? And the same can be said with cryptocurrencies. Everybody's talking about polkadot and Chainlink and Matic now, and Convergence and Tidal and Labs and Globe and all of these, and they're small potatoes now. Like, it takes a lot. They have to keep building, and then they get up to mid-cap, large-cap. It doesn't just happen overnight. Like, I couldn't go from, 18,000 subscribers to 1 million subscribers overnight. It takes time to do these. Sometimes the trajectory from 18k to 1 million is quick. Sometimes it's slow. But as long as you keep working, you get towards there. And I remember when I first talked about Matic, I was the only YouTuber that talked about it, and it was unknown. It was unknown. Nobody spoke about it. Nobody knew about it. Everybody was talking about, they were talking about Binance and everything else. They weren't talking about Matic. And it's taken a long time. It's taken, when I bring out that video? It was February 2019, I want to say. So it's taken 2 and a bit years for Matic to get where it is today. It takes time. But that's why you get in early and you ride it. Renee Stock, have you had a look at Rocket Protocol? I have had a look at Rocket Protocol, yes. And it does look very, very exciting. What's your price prediction on SIR? I don't really have one, to be fair. I don't even see the point in making one. SIR, I think, is probably going, depending on when it comes out, it's probably going to kind of have a Casper. It's probably going to kind of be like 100x, 50x. Like, if we think about Casper, right? So Casper was like 1 cent. It was either 1 cent or 1.5 cents in the first coin list. Then it was 2 cents, then it was 3 cents. So even at 3 cents, you have, you have like 30x at the or more at the highest point of Casper, right? And I think SIR's going to be the same. It's sure to go up really far, really high. It's impossible to predict. Rocket Protocol, though, it's not on here, is it? Rocket Protocol. Because, yes, I was looking at Pantera's portfolio earlier. Professionally supports NFTs and other complex applications. So, incubated by Mix Marvel, is based on Ethereum's Layer 2 scalable solution. High performance chain group that can realize the multi-chain contract interoperability of the EVM system. So it's multi-chain, but it's helping with Ethereum-based dApps, helping them to scale. High frequency transaction through an efficient consensus mechanism. VRF and BLS. I don't know what that is. Will incorporate standard protocols such as ERC 2721 to regulate NFTs as a standard for digital assets. Yada, yada, yada. Seems quite complicated in nature. They have got Pantera, Spark. And that's it really. I don't know who Mix Marvel is. I can't imagine they actually are Marvel, are they? No, it's not. But anyway, yeah, no, it looks okay, Renee. Yeah, it looks Renee. I think they're both good. Nathan? What's your current thoughts on Tidal? I picked up another 700, 600k. I bought very similar, to be honest, with Tidal because it was at 0.009. What's it at now? Still at 0. Fuck, that's just ridiculous. But I believe we're a long way off, kind of. Insurance protocols, like that is a subset of DeFi, which in itself is a subset. It's a little bit like oracles, but oracles I think are a little bit more understood. They've got like a surefire market leader, whereas I think that as far as insurance protocols are concerned, really Nexus Mutual is the number one, and that is a market cap of nearly $1 billion. So I'm just buying it. I'm just buying it up. I think that it can't really go much lower than it is. Could surprise me, but it is very, very low. Apologies if you've been over it recently. Missed your last video due to work. What's your thoughts on Lixir? I don't think I've looked at Lixir Finance. Caboso 100 and... Caboso. Isn't it a shite coin? Lix! How long has this been out? It's been out a few days. Let's have a look. The first automated liquidity concentrator. Delivers optimal capital efficiency, minimal impermanent loss, and solves the inactive liquidity problem in Uniswap version 3 yield farming. Liquidity concentrator. Its concentrated liquidity mechanic enables capital efficiency of up to 400 to 4,000x higher than in V2. So is this like a plugin for Uniswap? Like for rewards? Yeah, this one actually does seem quite interesting, to be fair. 7 million market cap. It's currently 3-to-1 ratio. It's not bad. It's not bad. Caboso. I'm sure I've looked at this. Or have I? I don't know. Oh, yeah. Cat. 9.6% up today. Let's have a look at the overall. And it's got 2.4 mil. Relatively modest trade volume. Probably due to the bearishness at the moment. It's been out a few days. So it's 4,000% up on its all-time high. Which was on its all-time low. Which was yesterday, apparently. May 16th. That doesn't look right somehow. Anyway, yeah. So it seems like it's 4x down from its all-time high, but I'm not really into... Let me have a look at the website. Are you just... Because I am after a shitcoin, I suppose. Why not? 110k hodlers. Oh, very cute. Very cute. Yeah, nah, I don't think so. I think I would be looking for something. Let's see how Globe's doing now, actually. See if it's anywhere closer to my next buy-in price, if it's been pumped and dumped. No, it hasn't. It's now at $1. Let's have a look on Bitmax, or Ascend X, as it's now called. 130, nearly 131. Okay, would you buy dip? I dare say no. It's not there. Lock token looks like... Oh, would you buy dip? I'm always buying the dip, for sure. Lock. What's lock? Like, oh, it looks like it's bottom, not on the CMC. Okay. Hi, Super. Can you take a look at O3 Swap and Shield Finance backed by big VCs? O3 Swap. Let me have a look. The Shield. Da-da, 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 da-da. In case you didn't know, that is from WWE Wrestling. Cross-chain aggregation protocol. 24 mil. They have got Moon Whale, NGC. Oh, FBG. Right. Okay. Let's have a look. 003 swap. Oh, what was this? Was this BSC? BSC pad today? Oh no, May the 12th. Oh, right, I see. I see. I see. Valley of the Shadow of Death. So it's currently 575. All-time high was 1075. A few days ago. Not bulletproof. Bulletproof will be... Let me see, how's the price looking? Wow. And so we're going to be testing another. We're going to be testing it again. It basically dropped at the same price, which is 42,130. So we'll see what happens when it retests that. But I'm surprised. Let me have a look and see how the market has reacted to this. Ethereum 3.2 shite. Yeah, so look, Cardano is now under $2. Yeah, quite a big fall. VChain 15 cents. Ave is 560. Even Shiba, but not even that much. Neo 84. Let's have a look and see how the shitcoins are doing. Keen to see how they are reacting to this. See, in a sane world, they will be minus 50%, but I bet it won't be. Let's have a look at ye old shit coins. See ya. Anyway, yes. 03 swap looks okay. I'd be keen to know what the market cap is. Let me see if I can find it one more time. Is this it? No, it's not. Could be this. No, it's not that one either. Yeah, no, I don't know. If you could let me know what that is. Oh my god, Cat's coin, 7.5x today. Wow. Amazing how these are great hedges for... It's amazing. I find them amazing for you to make such questions, Stuart. Right, let me have a look at other questions. There's Suppo, what are your thoughts on PPay? Love it. Unidex, I don't mind it actually, it's pretty good. Wouldn't buy it, but it's good. What do you think of Spaceport? It looks interesting, Kingsley. Thank you for the question. Really appreciate it. I think Spaceport looks pretty cool. It's basically Plasma's launchpad. Launchpads... Oh, look at Memepad. Still doing fucking well. Excellent. That's the only one I'm in still. Doggy is the new Crypto Doggies NFTs. Oh, yeah, okay. Doggy was topping the charts last time I looked. Let the game come to you. Hi Suppo, is Saito at a bulletproof price? I don't know. Let me see what it is in 2 secs. Let me just have a look and see how Doggy's doing. I'm just interested, you know. Just kind of every now and again, I just want to have a look and see how some of these dumbass coins are doing. Well, it doesn't seem to be doing that great today because Doggy is on this list. Saito, right, let's have a look. Last I looked at Saito, it was 1.5 cents. It had actually gone up, but then I think I looked at it at a time when Bitcoin was at 45.5 or something. So let's have a look and see what Saito's on now. I would say a bulletproof price for Saito is about 0.8. So it would be 0.008. So no, it's definitely not a bulletproof. There's definitely still room on the downside, Franco, sorry. Lindsay, these late night streams are tuning many of us into night owls, but they are too good to miss. Like, spike, reminder. Oh, please, yes, that would be great. Peeps, if you haven't yet, because it's only like 288. Like, I have shared with you an incredible pearl of wisdom. Keep me motivated to keep sharing these pearls of wisdom with you by essentially just tapping that button. Just lick it. Did it work? It worked! I licked it! It worked! I'm sure I've had my ear against this today, so that probably isn't very sanitary. But, try the lick. Why not? See if you can do it, just like I did. Okay, yeah. God, I've got loads of super chats by the looks of things. So, what's your thoughts on three-way token? I looked at it, didn't like it. Thought it was shit. Naos Finance just inquired 2 more investors after Coinbase Ventures became an investor. What are your thoughts at current price? I can already tell you not interested, in my personal opinion. The time to get in is before the announcements, before the investors. Like, just don't bother otherwise. This seems to have retraced quite a lot, because this went up to $4 or something, I want to say. On the Coinbase Ventures news. $3.45. So this is 2x down, essentially. But still well above this. Let me have a look, see if I can chart this. Probably can't, but let me have a look anyway. Worth a try. Looks like I might be able to. No, I can't. It doesn't look bulletproof, but it doesn't look too bad. But it's probably got more room to the downside. It's gone up 20% today, so definitely got more room to the downside. Hi, Suppo. The IDOs from BSC Pad are usually the same price as the IDO when they are launched. What? No, they're not. Are you still believe that BSC Pad's a good investment? I don't think that's true, Alan. I don't think that's true. I will say this, that I personally believe that there are so many Launchpad tokens that it has begun to lose, they have begun to lose a bit of their specialness. But I think that they actually do very, very well. I mean, let's have a look at this. I mean, yeah, these have got skewed results because this is probably over the course of time. BSC Pad 19 point, it says 70x. Don't know what. Current ROI is 20. All-time high ROI 70x. So I think you're going to get a mixed bag, but either way, you get an in. And I think certainly the barrier to entry has gone right down since this dip. So actually, perfect time to be able to buy things. Can Refinable hit $30 by the end of the bull market? I think so, yeah. I think that when NFT season comes back, Refinable is going to shoot like a rocket. And they are coming out with their, wow, it is pretty much near or on bulletproof entry area. 148 is around about that, I would say. Yeah, I think it's going to be a hot one. I think it's going to hit $30, yeah. Oh, Crypto Chrissy's in the house. Crypto Chrissy. Right, I think I'm at the end of the super chats. What do you think of Occam's first IDO DeFi? Love it. Juju Doge. What is that? Let me have a look at that. No, it's not there. Let me have a look on No, it's not there either. Actually, that's something I haven't done. Let's have a look at Dex Tools and see what's trending there. Why don't you use Dex tools? Hey Sue, have you checked out Jero Wallet? I think I did that yesterday, didn't I? I can't remember. Oh, there it is. Jero's right there. Right, so Kishu, Shib, Rena, Direwolf, Elon. Milf? That's not Milfies, is it? That's not come back, has it? Surely. Minus 25. Truebit. What's Truebit still doing around? Let's have a look and see how Truebit's doing. I'm gonna have a guess. Right, let's have a guess, people. Without looking, let's have a guess on the Truebit price. What's the Bitcoin price? 43.2. I'm gonna go with 52 cents. Let's see. What are you guys saying? Let's see your guesses. Best guesses. Come on, come on, come on. Betting ends. We got 88 cents, 76 cents. You're way off. 53. I was pretty much on. Pretty much bang on. What can I say? What can I say? I'm just the best at price predictions. 48 cents, 48 cents, 55 cents. Guys, even with all of you lot, you didn't even beat me. Nah, but yeah, I thought so. So why is it trending then? Oh, wow. Globe is now 132. What was I looking for? Oh, yeah, this. Tinkinu. What does TK Inu? Interesting. But these have already gone up. In my opinion, if they're already on here, then they've already gone up, so there's just no point. Thoughts on Darwinia? Really like Darwinia. It's a parachain. Likely to be a parachain. One of the first parachains. Along with Moonbeam and etc. etc. Garo, 158%. What is the point? Anyway, you can't go to the website. Let's have a look if I can see it on here. Oops. Maybe in here. Garo. No. Here? No! Right, let me go back to Dex Tools and have a look see if I can find this Juju Doge, which is what I came here for in the first place. Here we go. Down 48%. How long has this been around? Let me chart this over a longer period. Oh. Let's do it on the daily then. So how long has this been out then? Had a pump. A large pump. 1831. 2x'd. Wait a minute. That makes no sense. I'm going to be 4461 down there. What? That makes no sense at all. Anyway, yeah, GG Doge. Don't even have a fucking website. What is the point of these? Like, Dex Tools. This is why I don't use Dex Tools. I got in happy at $75 yesterday. Do you have an exit price in mind? Yeah, probably about... Probably about $2,000, I would probably say. Right, okay. Anyway, I think that's it for today, people. I think that is it. Unless there's any other questions. Thoughts on Ori Chain? Yes, okay. Globe Team says that exchange will be in function this week. That will pump the price heavy? Maybe. Although I reckon they should delay it if the price is looking very weak. But it's definitely, yeah, I would say the price is definitely holding. It's definitely holding, but it just takes one to tank through it, and then all of a sudden, huge bearishness. We're back in a price level we don't really like, but we'll see. Overall, I am long-term bullish, very bullish on this. Right, thank you very much, all of you, for attending tonight's mass. Hope you got a great coin out of it, and at the very least got some good fundamentals out of it, improved your knowledge on derivatives platforms, etc. And I will see you of the next time, people. Enjoy your evening or morning, depending on where you are, and I'll see you next time. It is lights out, all out.